everyone. Today we're going to learn how to punish with martial law. So if you're new to Tekken and if you don't know what punishing is, basically it means that you get to hit your opponent for free after blocking something unsafe from them. For example, I'm going to make Claudio do his forward 2-1 string, and I should be able to hit him for free after blocking his move. For example, like this. Now if you notice on the left side of the screen, there's a blue punish indicator. It means that I am hitting him for free, and there's nothing he can do to avoid my jabs. In the later part of this video, you're going to learn that Law will have different kinds of punishers that come in different speeds. There are going to be faster and slower punishers. So you might be asking now, what do we use the slower punishers for when we can just use the faster ones? Well, basically the slower punishers give an even better reward, and you want to use those to punish the more unsafe moves. For example, Claudio here is going to do his down forward 2. Oops, I'll try that again. Down forward 2. And then you'll see that I'm still able to punish that with jabs if I want to. But to get an even better reward, I could have simply used my slower punisher, which is 3-4. You see that it knocks down, and it gives me more damage. Now for standing 10 frames, Law can do his 1-1-2 to punish -10. It gives him +6 on hit, and you can also go into DSS by doing back forward after the move. Just like that. Now if you get 1-1-2 blocked, Law is still pretty much safe at -1. You can do a backdash, you can do a side step still, but be careful when you're playing against good players because they can duck the second hit and they can launch you for that. Let me show you right now. Another one of Law's 10-frame punishers is 2-back-2. Only use this when you want to do some back turn mix-ups. Remember, during back turn after hitting this move, back turn 2 becomes an uninterruptible counter hit launcher. Now for standing 11, Law has his 4-3, which you're either gonna have to transition into DSS by doing back forward, just like that, or DFS by just doing back forward. Just like that. Note that if you don't do either DSS or DFS, this move alone is minus on hit, so you always want to use a stance after that. Always going to DSS or DFS. For 12 frames, Law has 3-4. This is going to be the primary punisher you want to use for -12 and -13. For example, since most hop kicks in the game are -13, this is going to be your primary hop kick punisher. You could also use 3-4 to punish wake up mid kicks at the wall. For example, this. After a wall combo, opponent tries to wake up mid kick, and you can punish it with 3-4. But you can see that I missed there because I was too far away, but I was able to punish him again. See, it only happens when you're really close, but sometimes it doesn't when you're far away. See, just like that. It's not consistent, but you just need to know when you're close enough. Okay, so for 14 frames, what you want to use is 3 + 4-4. You want to use this move every time your opponent is far away from the wall, because you can get a nice combo. This was the best addition to martial law in Tekken 7 FR, because they made 3 + 4 into a launcher now. So for example, after I block a -14 move like Claudio's 1 + 2 if I remember correctly, you want to punish that with this. But when the wall is behind her back, you want to use back 4-3 instead because it causes a wall splat. Just like that. Okay, so at minus 15, your 15 frame Punisher will be down forward 2 and up forward 4, hop kick. So you can see I am able to launch Claudio with either move. But what's the difference between the two? Well, down forward 2 has more range than up forward 4. See that? At this range, I'm able to hit Claudio. Whereas if I use hop kick, I will whiff. Okay, so why use hop kick over down forward 2? That's easy. Because when the opponent is crouching or recovers crouching, down forward 2 won't be able to launch the opponent. See that Claudio just stays on the ground. It's not getting launched. Whereas when I do hop kick, he gets launched, no problem. So basically, what you want to use for minus 15 is down forward 2 and up forward 4. Okay, let's say you block something which is worse than minus 15. For that, you can punish that with a flip kick, which is done by holding up forward and then 4. Or you can use a forward 4-3. Just like that. A flip kick comes out at 18 frames, so you can use that to punish something that's really bad on block, such as Kazumi's down forward 2. Or you can use a forward 4-3 to punish that. Forward 4-3 comes out at 17 frames fast, but I doubt it's gonna come out that fast because of the double forward input. You can use the forward 4-3 if something really bad recovers far away because it has more range than the flip kick. But flip kick is the much easier Punisher to do. Okay, so from crouching, lock and do while standing 4 to punish minus 11 or minus 12 moves. On hit, this puts him at about plus 7 to plus 8 frames, so you can do pretty much any mix of that you want. And as an added bonus, he can also go into DSS by doing back forward. Just like that. This transition is pretty hard, so I recommend practicing it later. But it's really good, because on hit, you can do DSS moves to pressure the opponent. For example, I like to do while standing 4 into legend kick. Just like that. Or while standing 4 into DSS grab. Whoops, I messed that up. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay, so for minus 13 and minus 14 moves, you want to use while standing 1-2. This move also has some good tracking to his right side, lost right side. So, let's say Heihachi does twin pistons, down forward 1-2. You can use this move to punish that. Okay, so for minus 15, lock and do while standing 2. Which is a nice launcher, but it's very unsafe on block. In fact, Heihachi can launch it with an electric if he blocks it. I like using this after blocking, say, stagger lows like a hell sweep. So you can do a delayed hop kick to punish that, but I'd rather do a while standing 2 because a delayed hop kick is, I think it's hard. It's easier to do while standing 2. Or, if you block something unsafe that is, let's say, Heihachi's down back 2, you can punish that with a while standing 2, if you block it. And also, this is my go-to Punisher after ducking a high. Let's say, Heihachi's back 1-2. The second hit is duckable, so always launch that. Remember to always duck and launch. Okay, so I just want to remind you guys that there are some lows which are really unsafe on block but recover far away for while standing 2 to punish. For example, Eddie sidestep 4-3. As you will see, if I try to punish this with a wall standing 2, I will whiff, and he can launch me for that. So what you want to use instead is a forward 4-3. Note that this move is also available from crouch. Because of the double forward input, it's also available from crouch. So use that whenever you block something that recovers far away. Okay, so let me introduce you guys to whiff punishing. So first of all, what is a whiff? Well, it's really simple. It just means a move hit nothing but air. Whiffing is much worse than getting blocked because it could be punished with almost every move your opponent wants. Some moves have better recovery on whiff, while some are really bad on whiff. Like for example, I'm gonna make Heihachi do his forward 4, and you're gonna see that he's gonna whiff, and I'm able to punish him with a long range move. For example, like this. Just like that. I just need to time him correctly in order to punish him, but if I'm too late, he can block me, see? Well, as beginners, you should try to avoid whiffing as much as possible. Okay, so let's now get into Law's Whiff Punishers. Law's best one would be his 3+4-4. As you learn him along the way, this move should always be at the back of your head when spacing out with Law, because the opponent could just whiff at any time. Think of this move as Law's version of a Mishima's Electric Wind God Fist, but with an insanely easier execution, plus it's also a mid rather than high. And also, the range of this move was buffed recently in Season 2. It could even be used to punish Heihachi's forward 4-2. Which before, Law wasn't able to punish that, he always whiffed. As you can see, as long as I block it close, it's a guaranteed punish. But if I block it from far away, or shallow block, just like that, you can see that I just missed him. It only works when you block it close. So I really recommend having a 3+4 bind, so that you can just easily double tap it every time you see your opponent whiff. Okay, so let's now get into Law's next good whiff punisher, which is forward 4-3. This comes out kind of slow at 17 frames, plus the double forward input makes it even slower than that, so I just use this to punish wake-up kicks, because the 3+4-4 is kind of been already built into my reflex. So as you can see, I'm gonna make Heihachi do a wake-up kick. How do you make him do a wake-up kick? Okay, nope, not there. Aha. So you can see, Heihachi will do a wake-up kick, and I'm gonna punish him with forward 4-3, easy. And the range is really good, so you can even punish him from far away. Okay, so the next whiff punisher would be sidestep 3+4. Well, sometimes you're gonna get this whenever you try to punish with 3+4-4 because of reflex. Like, you press 3+4 and you're in the middle of a sidestep and then you get this. Well, the combo you get is still pretty good. It's the same combo as 3+4-4, but the 3+4-4 has far better range. Well guys, that wraps up my video. If you like my video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for more videos about martial law. Thanks for watching.